Hello and welcome. Let's get the music started. And this is Discord and Twitter. Live stream. Sorry, so you can see what I'm typing. How is it? Coolman Universe. Right, messages are queued. I'll write GM in the chat and we can get started. So welcome to this project review of Coolman Universe today. As usual, it's important to include the disclaimer that this is not a fair review. It's my opinion about whether I like this project or not doesn't really matter. The idea with these reviews is to share how I think about these projects, to help inform how you approach projects, how you analyze them, not necessarily even to copy how I analyze projects, but to help you build your own toolkit of things that you care about projects, because you will have different theses about what is valuable and what isn't. But it's kind of it's kind of useful to see how another brain approaches a project and what they think about it, in order to get better at evaluating projects. So if we get started here, so I mean, there's a website, welcome to, I know they've had a kind of mint recently, or there's a new mint for this species or something like that. So maybe that's why they're focused on this, but it's basically it's not very helpful that, unless the species are the main thing. I don't know, maybe they are. I'm unclear actually about this. Are the species the Coolman things, or are they not? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I don't know. I'll try and figure that out at some point. I mean, if I view on OpenSea here, that is Coolman's universe. Okay, so these are the species. Okay, so then in that case, I can just say that this is a relatively useless front page. Doesn't really tell me anything about why I should care about this. I would, like, if I were them, scrap this entire top and bring the bottom up. Even if you just have this as the top of the page, that's already better than telling us, oh, yeah, okay, there's 10,000 of these. Like, if you're approaching this project for the first time, like, the last thing, like, it's not the most important thing you need to know that there's 10,000 of them and welcome to the Speciverse and stuff. It's a bit, what is this possibilities link? Oh, that's the airdrop that they're having in 63 hours, or mint or whatever. Okay, so not a whole lot of information here, but let's scroll down. Dino World, Wall Street Wasteland, Donut World. I don't know what these are. I'll click on one. Oh, there you go. Okay, so this is, I don't know what this is about. Some kind of lore. Okay, it's unclear why I care about these things. This just opens OpenSea and shows me these characters. Is it different characters if I reload? No, it's the same characters. I have no idea what this is here. What is this trying to communicate to me? There's some nice floating graphics, and I don't know why they matter. Spesh is looking through his best friend through Coolman's universe. Blah 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 blah. Some kind of lore. There's an about the creator. I think there's more stuff below about this. So we'll all world, non-world. What is this? I don't know what this is. Non-world gallery. What is this about? I don't know. Like, I don't know what this means. Like, it's very confusing. Maybe it means something to people who are in the project already. To me, I have no idea what I'm looking at. So far, I haven't really seen a good reason to buy anything here. Like, it's unclear what the value might be, but here's Q2 roadmap. Okay, portal activations, giveaways, custom stickers, drop. CMU mural community vote. So none of this stuff. I mean, I don't know what portal activations is, but other than that, the other stuff is not really real utility. Hoarders airdrop is just Ponzi utility. Merch, mental health month, story of special cutscene, NFT NYC, babies, probably another airdrop or new collection mint. So there's no like, I mean, I don't know if there was something in the Q1 where roadmap, and there's already something in there, but there's no real utility in this, like as in no um like nothing apparent in this other than, you know, like maybe there's hype around the project that makes it viable, but other than hype there's not much here. Like airdrops and new collections is either, you know, they're raising more funds, great. Don't see why I should be excited about the fact that this project needs more funds, unless I know what they're going to be used for. Okay, so who is Coolman Coffee Dan? Danny Casale, because he's Doc's founder, that's good. Coolman Coffee Dan is an artist in Los Angeles who has gained popularity through his surreal, humorous, and crudely drawn animations. With 9.5 million combined followers across his socials, the Coolman Coffee Dan style of art has become a powerhouse in animation, despite the self-given moniker of being a bad animator. So, okay, so my first thought is, okay, well, who's like Coolman Coffee Dan? Let's look that up on YouTube. If he's a powerhouse of bad animation, there's got to be some YouTube videos by him. Baby Cactus Song. Let's try the Baby Cactus Song. 10 days ago, 81. I mean, he's got 81,000 views on this. So it seems fair to say that, yes, he's managed, like, how many subscribers does he have? $15 million views, 2.7 million subscribers. Okay, so I mean, I buy the thesis that this guy already has a following. I'm a cup, 24 million views. Yeah, this is strangely compelling to watch. Don't know why the subtitles are in French. Okay, well, I'm not gonna spend your time watching this video remotely. So, okay, we validated the fact that, yes, this person does have a following. It does, like, okay. So this is interesting. Like, usually the way I think about artist launchpads is that they're there to help a new artist gain a platform, gain some early funding that helps them to become a bigger artist. This is an artist who's already successful, who's finding a new way to connect with his audience, I guess. That sounds fairly cool. Fairly cool, man. With the emergence of why Coolman? Okay, that's great. Thank you for answering this. Like, maybe this could be like further up, like all this information I feel should be further up on the page for people who don't know about this project. With the emergence of NFTs, digital artists and their fans are able to connect like never before. Until now, fans of Coolman Coffee Dan have only been able to enjoy his art by watching videos on traditional platforms. But what if you could take the relationship a step forward? NFTs give you something that can't be replicated, ownership of the digital art itself. For example, anyone can buy a Mona Lisa print, but there's only one original, blah, blah, blah. Only a select few can own the Spesh as an NFT and reap all of the benefits exclusive to that ownership. So what are those benefits? Coolman's Universe is the name of the collection. Like, I mean, there's collectible benefits. Like, it's interesting to think, like, you know, what if J.K. Rowling launched an NFT of characters in Magical Britain now? Yeah, probably people would buy it. There'll be value to it. People like to collect this kind of stuff. So this is a collector item at the moment. But they talk about other benefits that you can reap. What are those benefits? I'd love to know that. It's unclear at the moment. Roadmap, I guess, just takes me here. FAQ just takes me here. Team takes me here. So that's Cool Coffee Dan with his only 80,000 followers on Twitter. Interesting. I would expect him to have more followers on Twitter, but I guess he's more on YouTube and stuff. Fair enough. Davy Mouse. Anyway, these people are doxed. I mean, maybe this is a new profile they created. Maybe it was on Twitter before. When did he join? 2008. It's weird that he's got so many followers. Like, you know, his Instagram probably has loads of followers as well. I guess it's a more visual type thing. 2.6 million followers. And so very little on Twitter. How bizarre. And they've got some kind of gift coming up. I mean, apart from the Ponzi utility, I'm curious whether there is actually... Okay, there's something new here. I draw for a living. I want to make people feel better about themselves and their environment. Still a sense of relaxed fun and calm in my audience, to give them a simple smile and a moment of relaxation. Yeah, I mean, this is basically the artist launchpad, but started by somebody who's already an established artist. So that's an interesting twist on that model, and seems quite valid. I don't think there's necessarily a need for there to be what I call real utility, or like, you know, hard utility in there, because it could be that this is just for people who want to be collectors and to connect with a Coolman as a kind of like, you know, part of the Discord and stuff. It's a place for his fans to gather and like, you know, support him by owning a Coolman. I think if I was into his art, if I loved his videos, yeah, I might consider buying one of these just to be like hanging out. Like if I wanted to hang out with people who like this, like these collectibles. It's kind of like a similar thing as buying, I don't know, a coffee mug with some of his art on it, except that it's an NFT instead. And there's nothing wrong with that model. I mean, 0.4 ETH is a little bit pricey, but you can resell it. Like the price has been going down. So you might not be able to resell it for quite as much as you buy it, depending on how long you wait. Depends on, I mean, the thing is also you have to remember that we've just been through this kind of epic hype meta where something like this, where there's already a valid artist behind it, would naturally have pumped and got a lot of hype and stuff. So it got to, like, if I can actually see, like 2.4, 2.6 average price. And that was probably an overpriced thing that was based on the hype of the market. At some point, it's going to reach the like the value of this is not zero. That I'm 100% sure. As long as Cool Coffee Dan continues to be involved there and continues to be an active artist and so on, there is value to being part of a community of people who love his art. There is value of having collector items that's like, you know, connect to his art. That is totally reasonable. And this doesn't need any kind of movie deals or like a series with Time magazine or whatever. Like, you know, none of that stuff matters. The guy already has a successful YouTube channel. He's got like, you know, he gets millions of views on a video he makes about a cup. He's a successful artist already, and this is a way for him to connect to his fans. That sounds totally valid as a user of NFTs. Whether the price is right or not, again, that's, I think in this area, like before, like, or during, like, you know, from say December-ish, or like from around here to around here, probably this was overpriced, but it's still worth something. And some people might be a huge fan of Coolman for a while and then decide they don't want to be a fan anymore, and then they sell and stuff, and this is going to stabilize at some sort of price. It doesn't appear to maybe have stabilized yet. Maybe it's still going to drop a bit. Maybe it's stabilized already. Like, and obviously it will also rise and fall if, like, or rise again if the hype meta comes back, because it's a like valid project. But even if the hype meta never comes back, there is value in this. It's because it's not just about the hype. It's about being one of the fans of this artist. And this is an artist who seems to have a vision. He wants to make people feel better about themselves through his art, and that's cool. Like, I like, you know, kudos. I really like, I wish there was more of this, and I wouldn't see this as an investment. I would see this as a project where you can contact, like be in contact with a cool artist. And if you like this artist, like, it's kind of similar to Robotos. You know, if you like the artist, buy one of their NFTs to support them and to connect with them and stuff. I assume that he's quite present in his Discord. Seems cool. If they do have plans for utility, which again, I don't think they need to. I think he just needs to continue to do cool shit to, like, you know, one of the models that I think works really well with the Artist Launchpad is that effectively, the way I look at it, like, artists are people who have given themselves permission to be creative, given themselves permission to be unusual, to be different, to do something unique in the world. And when artists do this publicly and like invite other people into their space that they've created, they kind of share that permission with others. And most people, I think 100% of people in the world are creative and want to create things, want to express themselves artistically. But most people have had that repressed through either school or their parents or like all sorts of things that taught them that they're not supposed to, that it's not, that you have to fit in and all that kind of stuff. And artists have this magic power of creating a space that gives permission to others to express themselves more. And I think so long as Cool Coffee Dan continues to do this, he's doing something really good in the world. And I wouldn't worry too much about the price of this. I wouldn't treat it as an investment. It wouldn't be an investment for me if I bought this. Um, I think buying it as an investment is more sort of gambling on the hype meta than actually investing. But like it's a cool project. It doesn't like, a lot of projects are not just gambles on the hype meta. They're also basically cash grabs. This doesn't seem like a cash grab to me. This just seems like a successful artist who wants to relate to their fans more. That sounds awesome. We need more of those, not less. Um, I see there's only one viewer, I think, or maybe even zero, depending on which chart I look like. Although the chart says 2, the analytics says 1. It said 0 just now, but it says 1 now, and the summary at the top says 1. So I'm a bit unclear on how many people are watching. But now it says 2. Anyway, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. I feel like it would be interesting to evaluate, like, because they mentioned something about reaping, what was it? Reaping all the benefits exclusive to that ownership. It'd be nice to know more about the benefits. But it doesn't seem to me like this is the core value of the project. The core value of the project is getting to connect with the artist. That seems like quite a lot of people to be involved in a project that's basically just about the artist. But if it works, it works. I'm not going to judge like how they organize their work. That's their responsibility, their domain. Yeah, cool. So it doesn't feel like I have that much more to say about this. If somebody is online and has any questions, please feel free to ask them. And otherwise, I'll let the music play a little bit and then call this a day. And I might go outside myself. Maybe take the cats out. They haven't been out yet. That would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, I guess this is it is what it is. Cool project. I hope he continues to bring joy to lots of people. Like, and what does it say? How does it say? To help people feel better about themselves and their environment. That's a very noble goal. And instill a sense of relaxed fun and calm in his audience. Give them a simple smile and a moment of relaxation from the hectic and complicated world. Fair enough. Cool. Alright, well, have a wonderful day, and I hope you found something helpful in this video, in this review. And I'll see you again tomorrow or sometime for another review or the charts live stream or all that sort of stuff. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.